Many, if not most, pizzerias are paying a new customer tax on every single order. You spend money on ads, flyers, and Google listings to get someone through the door, but then they disappear. You got them to order once and then nothing. Big chains like Domino's and Papa John's don't have this problem, but they're not smarter than you. They just built a system that brings customers back automatically, a loyalty reward system. And if you weren't aware, these brands have been moving a lot of their money into their loyalty programs because of one simple reason. They work incredibly well. And here's the best part. You can create a comparably powerful system for your pizzeria, and it could take less than 10 minutes to set up. Today, I'm walking you through the exact loyalty models these big chains use, but simplified for a more local pizzeria like yours. By the end of this video, you should have a reward structure picked, a sign-up flow built, and your first customers enrolling. Best of all, this isn't going to require expensive tech or pouring thousands of dollars each month into ads. It's a 10-minute setup that turns one-time orders into weekly regulars. Just real quick, as a business owner, you know that running a business isn't easy. You have the actual product or service you sell, you have to keep your own training or products up to date, and then oh yeah, there's the whole marketing part of it. Truth is, there are lots of different ways, tactics, strategies to get more customers to your business. But if you want more repeat customers and more sales without complicated tools or spending a ton of money each month, digital loyalty program is one of the easiest, fastest, and most affordable strategies. Make that happen in your business. And because you're watching this video, got something that I'd like to give to you. Created a free playbook called 5 Loyalty Strategies to Generate Cash Flow Fast. Inside, you'll find 5 simple loyalty campaigns you can set up and launch right away. Each campaign is simple to understand and create, no big budget required, and your customers are gonna love them. Just simple, practical loyalty ideas that can start bringing in more cash flow within just a few days. These are the same types of campaigns local businesses use to get customers coming back more often and spending more each visit. You could sign up for the Little Tot app to create these loyalty programs. You could also use tools you may already have. I just want to give you something to help you get more creative juices flowing and start getting more sales to your business. That sounds helpful? Grab the free playbook now. You can find the link in the description below. Download it, pick one strategy, and put it to work today. All right? Let's get back to the video. Here's why this matters right now more than ever. Loyalty members spend 67% more per year than one-timers. That's not because they're magically better customers. It's because businesses that put a little thought into a loyalty program build a system that stays in touch with customers that invariably moves them to come back and shop with you again and again. The truth is that the more opportunities you give customers to do business with you, then the more business they will in fact do with you. With rising costs for cheese, flour, meats, and delivery apps, you need repeat customers coming back on a regular basis. Therefore, a loyalty program isn't optional anymore. It's how you survive. So let's build yours. Those big pizza chains aren't doing anything complicated. They're just tracking repeat purchase behavior and using creative offers to create opportunities for customers to make additional purchases. Here's what I want you to take away from this. Anything you see those big brands doing, you can also do in your pizzeria. Let me show you what each one does differently so you can steal the best parts. Domino's rewards order frequency, not spend. Every qualifying order over $5 gets you 10 points, regardless of whether you spend $6 or $60. They're engineering a habit. They want you ordering pizza on a Friday night, then Tuesday lunch, then Sunday dinner. The reward structure pushes frequency because that's what builds routine. Once you're in the habit of checking Domino's first, they win. Papa John's uses points per dollar. Super simple. Every dollar you spend earns 1 point, and 15 points gets you $2 in Papa Dough to spend on anything. You spend $20, you get 20 points. It's easy to understand and it scales with ticket size. If someone orders for a party and drops $80, they get 80 points. The math is instant. Customers love it because there's no confusion. Pizza Hut layers in a redemption menu. You earn 2 points per dollar spent, then cash in at different levels. 75 points gets you breadsticks. 200 points gets you a medium 2-topping pizza. 300 points gets you a large with any toppings. It turns loyalty into a game. Customers start thinking, if I order twice more, I can get free breadsticks. That's the hook. They're not just chasing a discount, they're chasing a specific reward they already want. All three chains are doing the same thing underneath. They're making different kinds of offers to people that have previously bought from them. Bonus point multipliers and expiration deadlines. Double points this weekend. Bonus 50 points if you order by Wednesday. Points expire in 90 days. Relevancy and urgency is what drives action. If you've ever heard a business owner say that a loyalty program didn't work, it's because they probably didn't create relevant and urgent offers after the initial sign up. Without relevancy and urgency, loyalty programs become passive, and it's rarely top of mind for customers that they're enrolled. Now, here's why this works for takeout and delivery. Industry data reveals that many restaurants lose 70% of first-time customers because there's no follow-up system. Another way to think about this, imagine your pizzeria gets 10 new customers. Data shows that 7 of those new customers will not buy from you again. A robust loyalty program automates the second visit. You're not hoping they remember you. You're controlling the conversation and constantly reminding them that with a relevant and urgent offer to come back. No matter how it looks on the surface, the pattern is always the same. Track behavior, reward frequency, add urgency. The big chain brands aren't smarter than you. They just built the system. And the best part? You don't need $1 million app to copy it. You need a reward structure, a sign-up method, and a way to send one message a week. That's it. Pick your model, build it in 10 minutes, then run the 90-day rollout. So, which model should you adopt for your pizzeria? That depends on your store and margins. If you're heavy takeout and delivery, frequency is king. You want customers ordering twice a week, not once a month. If your average ticket is $6 to $8 for a couple slices or drink, points per dollar is the easiest to explain. Let me show you how to set it up and actually build this out today. I'm going to walk you through 5 steps. By the end of these 5 steps, you'll have a working loyalty program and your first customers enrolled. Step 1 is going to be to choose your reward structure. Generally, points per dollar is the easiest model. And here's the math. If your average ticket is $6 to $8, set it at 1 point per dollar spent. Reward at 50 points equals a complimentary item from a predefined list of items on their next order over a certain dollar amount. That's simple, and also include guardrails since delivery app fees can eat up your margins. Customers spend $7, they get 7 points. They visit 7 or 8 times, they accrue enough points to redeem from a menu of items you've already created. No confusion. But here's where many restaurants mess up. They make it a single reward structure. What the best restaurants do is they create tiers. 50 points allows the customer to redeem from the appetizer menu. 100 points gets you a free slice and drink. 200 points gets you a free large pie. Now, customers have 3 goals to chase, not just one. The tiered structure keeps them engaged longer because there's always a next level. With a reward structure in place, step 2 is creating your sign-up flow. QR codes are your best friend here. QR codes are great because they're non-intrusive, they don't require customers to type in a phone number to check rewards, and they're shareable everywhere. There are 4 places for that QR code. Counter tent at the register, box stuffer or bag insert, printed on the receipt, and shared on your social media account. When someone scans the code, they enter their name, phone number. That's your sign up. It takes them 15 seconds. If you want to skip the manual setup, tools like the Little Tot app generate these QR codes in seconds. You don't need to hire a developer or mess with software. You generate the code, print it, place it on your counter, doors, and tables. Done. But whether you use a tool or build it yourself, the QR code is the fastest way to capture signups without slowing down your counter. Step 3 is capturing contacts at every single transaction. Your point of sale system should ask for phone or email at checkout. If you're not using a POS that takes phone or email, train your counter staff to say this exact line. Are you a VIP member? I want to make sure that you aren't missing out on any available rewards. That's it. No long pitch. Just point to the QR code and move on. Your goal is 100 signups in the first 30 days. That's 3 to 4 signups per day if you're open 6 days a week, so it's totally doable. If you want to ensure your staff will sign people up, offer an incentive to the employee who signs up the most people to the loyalty program in 30 days. Once you have your staff primed to sign up customers, step 4 is to write your first post sign-up message. This is where many restaurants waste a huge opportunity. They send a generic "thanks for joining" email and wonder why nobody comes back. Remember, we want all of your messages to be relevant and urgent. Here's a template that works. It's 4 lines. Line 1 is the trigger. If you love that pizza yesterday, we have an incredible offer for you. Line 2 is the VIP value. Double points if you order tonight. Line 3 is the deadline. Valid through tonight, 9 p.m. Line 4 is the call to action. We're firing up your pizza, so order now. That message gets sent automatically a day or two after their first order. You're not begging them to come back. You're giving them a reason and a deadline. The deadline is what drives action. Without it, they'll think about it and forget. And we want to do this so closely after their first order, so we push them towards routine. Step 5 is going to be mapping out your 90-day rollout. This is your game plan and exactly what will set your pizzeria apart from all your competition. Weeks 1 through 4, focus on signups. Your only goal is hitting 100 members. Put that QR code everywhere. Weeks 5 through 8, send a weekly bonus point offer on your slowest days. If Tuesday and Wednesday dinners are slow, send a message Monday or Tuesday early afternoon. Double points on all orders tonight and tomorrow. Don't wait until immediately before the window. Send offers in advance so that your pizzeria becomes top of mind for your customers when they get hungry. You're filling empty slots on those traditionally slower days with loyalty members. Weeks 9 through 12, add a referral incentive. If the customer refers someone to the loyalty program, they both get a generous bonus points offer. Referrals are how you scale past that first 100 members without spending more on ads. Your existing customers do the marketing for you. Now here's what to track. The figure I want you to focus on is ROI, additional revenue from loyalty members. If 100 members each order twice more in 90 days at $7 per order, that's $1,400 in incremental revenue you wouldn't have had without the program. That's revenue, and for us, that's the number that matters. Now, there is a concern a few business owners have about loyalty programs, and that fear is, won't customers try and game the system? The short answer is no. If you have customers attempting to game the program, it's pretty easy to tell with a tool like the Lealtad app. Moreover, loyalty-driven visits is cash flow that wouldn't exist otherwise. You're not cannibalizing regular orders. You're creating new ones. The customer who redeems 50 points on a Tuesday was probably not coming in before, and now they are. And that's a huge win for local restaurants like yours. This is the foundation. You now have a system that pays for itself probably in the first 30 days or less. It's not complicated, it's just consistent. One sign-up flow, one weekly message, one referral loop. That's the entire program. If you follow the blueprint, you now have the same loyalty model that the big chains use, but built for your restaurant. A clear reward structure, a fluid sign-up flow, and a 90-day plan to drive repeat orders. Here's your implementation challenge. Set up the QR code and enroll your first 10 customers this week. Print the code, place it on your counter right by the point of sale, on your door, on your tables, done. As a reminder, if you want 5 more loyalty strategies you can launch quickly and easily to start generating cash flow fast, grab my free playbook, 5 loyalty strategies to generate cash flow fast. It walks you through 5 proven ideas you can implement this week to drive repeat orders and fill your slow days. The link is in the description below. Now, once you start seeing those loyalty members come back, you're gonna notice something interesting in your numbers. Your customer acquisition cost starts dropping. But here's the thing, many, if not most pizzeria owners have no idea how much that new customer tax is actually costing them every month. No worries though, because I break it all down for you, including the exact math behind that new customer tax and show you how to eliminate it completely. And you can watch that over here in this video.